boy labo benn kii la ngi nii benn baa ngi nii wala kii du labo Fallou boo da ngeen wàññee 16 bi yóbbu ah des na benn de wala toogu leen mooy nii traverse yi boy man maay filmé boy nga naa ma wàccee ko boy yow Fallou yow xanaa da nga Fallou yéegal ngay wàccee ko Ousseyn non dama amul doole anamu amul doole waaw da ngay jaar est-ce que doo koy jaaree ci kaw sax farate ñu say wàcceel lii bi ah Ousseynou mooy taxawee ne nga jox ko mu wàccee ko
kay ne da ngay taxaw nii ko jox ma ko nii fi ngay ñëw nii la nekk
Hey, what's the fun? Dipinga wachili, one off.
Waaw ma waajee micro
Goal! Goal! With somebody.
ay seen joueur tëdd na yéen itam
Jakate.
Ablay
Ousseyn jàppal jox kipal
Ala yow yaay kii bi yaay commentaire nekk
mu la
yaay def commentaire
ah
secured a draw, and then in the past two that they have involved in, they have both won the past two games that they are involved in. So coming into this particular game, both of these sets are looking for a third win on a row. So what is your anticipation coming into this particular game?
Well, thank you so much, Boss Kim. So my anticipation is this game wouldn't be easy as many people thought. But I can tell you in confidence that any team that score the first goal, the team will claim all the maximum points in this keenly contesting match. As you can see, North Star are on a good run. They are on a good momentum because they have won their last two matches. That is against Gambie and against Gunjuri United here. So I believe they will have the home advantage, the crowd and everything. While Serekunda FC also will not let anything slide, as they are also in charge of the 3 points. So it is never easy, and it is what it is. You can never tell, you can never predict until the full time is over. Thank you.
Ball down, Terry. Keep the ball. Keep the ball.
Doko! Mas.
Aja numéro 6 bi
Ousseyn jël
Chapantem
yéen pare wu leen
no hurry
Negudu. Samo na gado, mamaya analyze. Wow. Bama defal.
So this forward in the left hand side of the field there. Serekunda will need to defend. That was a brilliant hand on the ball there by Maget Seka, whose defender got the last touch on the ball, but Maget was well aware of what that ball could bring to his side, and then he defended. He had a very good palm on that ball after Ibrahim Kamara tries to defend and then pushes the ball, which was heading inside the goal post, but the netminder, Seka, was well aware, and then Serekunda will build now through the number 30 who lost his possession, Amadou Jata, and then the North Star side keeps defending here now. North Star surges forward, notices this referee in the far end, but Seka was well aware that then cleared his line from danger, but Jata is inside the area. Jata tries to break the ball down, but that was a beautiful defensive work there from the North Star side. And then Serekunda benefits a free kick. Quickly taken. Amri, now Osman, the team captain, turns forward. Nyang plays the ball back to Maget. Maget holds the ball now to his defensive player who sends the long ball inside the area, but Al-Fusini Baji was caught in an offside position and then he was penalized. And North Star benefits a free kick. There, close to their own 18-yard area, but before the game will be allowed to continue, the referee will attend to Serif Shandum, who is currently on the ground. And the team of medics here that are currently on the ground are called to his attention to see if he will be okay to continue. He is currently receiving that treatment from the team of medics that are currently on the ground here. When he is okay to leave the pitch or continue, then the center referee will give a green light for the continuation of the stoppage here. Still nil-nil between the two sides. We have played just 10 minutes into this contest. The two informed teams in the second division are currently facing off against each other. And then both these sides are also tied on 7 points before coming into this, but Serekunda are ahead of them on a better goal difference. So if the game ends like this, then meaning if they sell the spoils here, Serekunda will still be ahead of the North Stars on goal difference. But if Serekunda wins or North Star wins, whichever team get that good result here or that winning result will be moving ahead of his opponent. Serekunda touches the ball inside the area, beautifully done there by the Serekunda, and then number 10 surges forward, cross comes in. No one was there. There was too much power on the ball, and then no one was there to get through that ball, and then the ball rolls over the touch here after Isa Sanyang's beautiful move from the far end there. North Star benefits a goal kick to be executed by the netminder Usman Salah. Salah plays the ball short to his defender, who plays the ball back to him. Salah now sends a long ball forward, heads away. North Star defend through their team captain, but not so the Serekunda to their team captain, but North Star regains position, and then they win rather a foul in the process after Junior was brought down inside the center circle, and then North Star take a long ball there in the far end, but that was again too much power on the ball, and then Serekunda FC benefits a free kick, a corner, a throw-in rather, to be executed by the left fullback, who sends a long ball in the process. Then Serekunda wins a free kick this time after their player was fouled, and then Amri Koka goes to the ground, notices the center referee, and North Star defends very well, sends the ball forward. No one was there to get to that ball, and Seka needs to defend this time, but Seka was well aware of what the North Star captain was aiming, Boubacar Kamara, and then he saved himself from conceding an early goal here. Usman beautifully played the ball back to his goalkeeper, Margaret, and then Ibrahim Kamara now sends long ball inside the area, but who aims to connect to his number 9, Alfusini Baji, but the North Star defense line was well aware, and then this time Coca plays the ball to Jata. Yusfa plays the ball quickly to Baji. Baji now on the ball, plays the ball back to Coca. Coca now sends the ball forward and then to his player, goes to the ground, foul, says the center referee. Then North Star benefits, Serekunda benefits of free kick after Amadou Jata was brought down by the North Star players. The center referee is having some words with Emrin Coca. And then the game now is allowed to continue. Now the team captain Usman Nyang to deliver that, sends a long ball in the far end, connects Sanya, who chested the ball beautifully. Now to Tamba. Usman Sanya now to Baji soldiers forward. That was a brilliant one, and then this was a beautiful goal from the lone striker Alfuseni Baji for the visitors Serekunda FC. After a beautiful move there between the the Serekunda FC players, Issa Sanyang beautifully places the ball for Alfuseni Baji, who maneuver his way inside the 18-yard area and then power that ball in the next. The goalkeeper for the North Star had a hand to the ball, but his tip of the hand, of the fingers rather, was not enough to prevent that ball from going into their own net. Serekunda, the visitors, through after a brilliant move there by the number 10 Issa Sanyang, who beautifully places the ball for Alfuseni, the star striker, inside the area, maneuvering his way and then power the ball home for his side to take the lead into the 15th minute of the game. Daniel, the journalist, we have now seen that the visitors have now taken the lead into the first 15 minutes of the game. Then North Star knows that they are playing at home and they must score if they want to get themselves any result that they will be able to embrace wholeheartedly. Otherwise, they will be considered living in their own home. So far, your analysis in this first 15 minutes here of this particular game, Daniel.
Yeah, thank you, Yeah. So far, the visitors have already taken the lead. I wasn't aware that it was in the first 15 minutes. Yeah, but you told me that it was in the first 15 minutes. This shows you that the game is still young. Yeah, the game is still young, and there are rooms for more goals to come. There are rooms for more goals to come. So far, North Star are the ones that are creating the most clear goal scoring opportunities, but they didn't capitalize on their chances. And this is football. This is unlike other sports. You see, Serekunda FC got one and then they capitalized. Here comes now, they are leading. They are leading against the North Star in their home ground. So if Serekunda FC happen to win this game, it will be a surplus for them, because winning an away game is not easy, especially where they come from. They travel all the way from Serekunda to here and North Bank region in Nyomi here. So it's not easy. As you can see, North Star are also present, looking to at least restore parity. But we will see interesting times ahead.
Yes, we shall see interesting times ahead. Those are the words from a colleague and a brother, Daniel, the journalist. And North Star keeps surging forward as they were doing in the early part of the game. You have seen them moving forward on several occasions, but failed to capitalize on any of the chances that they have earlier created. But their opponents, the traveling Serekunda FC side, got one very good opportunity here, and then the star striker capitalized on that and then gave his side the lead into the game. 1-0 in favor of the traveling Serekunda FC side, and then they continue to attach so much importance to this lead here as they are still fighting very well to maintain this lead here and then eventually moving forward to get themselves or to add up their advantage into this. If they are not able to do that, of course, they will try to, that was a shot from the central defender for the North Star side who tries to test the goalkeeper, Margaret Seka, but he is a tall, lanky goalkeeper who is also a very, very intelligent goalkeeper, as we have seen him. Doing good in this particular game and still continue to do that for his side. Marget try to send Salom ball inside the area, but that wasn't a good one, and then the center referee, send the ball inside the other half to making sure that a clearance is made. Still 1 goal, 2-0 in favor of the visitors here. North Star keeps surging forward this time again. The final third delivery for the host, the North Star Football Club, as in the best of the deliveries here that a team will try to do whenever they are in such a position. Esha now, the wonderful player for his side. Esha turns again, tries to connect, but he was dispossessed and not stuck. So just forward now. This time again, 1-on-1 with Margaret now, tries to play in the fire. And is that a leveler? Yes, that is a level here. They have now put themselves to the level here. In this particular game, the linesman in the far end hasn't wait for any offside here, and as you can hear that complaint from the faithfuls of the traveling Serekunda FC side, who are complaining that it is an offside. The player who scored was in an offside position, but the linesman in the far end isn't interested in that, and then allows the goal to stand. Lamin Baji also scored for his side in the 21st minute of the game. Daniel in the 21st minute of the game, we have already seen 2 goals from both sides here. We have seen Serekunda FC scoring in the first 15th minute, and then 6 minutes later we have seen their opponents and their hosts responding to their goal and then getting themselves a leveler into this particular game. Already 1-1 between the two sides here. A highly entertaining affair and also a hard-fought affair between the two.
Initially, I treated the game as the first team that score the first goal will win, because the way the game started, the intents of the game, that was why I treated it that way. But these teams are trying to prove me wrong. Yes, they are trying to prove me wrong. Just take a look at 2 goals so far. I hope it won't be a rain of goals, but I don't think so. Yes. So as I just said earlier, maybe there will be room for more goals. And just before finish talking, North Star have restored parity. So still there is more to come. There is more to come here at Kerr Jata football field, where North Star is looking heads or hosting Serekunda FC. We have the well-experienced coach. That's Coach Ibu Jata is one who is on the line, guiding and coaching his team, North Star, and also you can see how the environment is already hostile. Fans are already Fans are already, cheering their teams here and there. So it's not easy. This shows you how entertaining and interesting this game will gonna be. Yes. Thank you, Boss Kim. So this game, what I can say is that this game is an interesting game, and the second is already promised us that the second half is gonna be a fascinating one.
Very well, thank you so much, Daniel, the journalist. The game continues here. It is still 1-1 between the two sides here. Both sides are on form. Initially, in the first game that they have played in, it was both have lost their opening encounter. And then coming into the second fixture, both have drawn their second fixture. And then in the third and the fourth game that they have taken part in, they have won their third and their fourth encounter. This is the fifth game for both sides. And both of these sides here would want to continue their good run of form, as they have already won 2 games in a row. Winning this will give them a third win in a row. Then they know what is at stake if they need to maintain that, or such a score line, or such a result at the end of the 90 minutes that will be played here. But nonetheless, it is still 1-1 between these two. It is currently on a stalemate here at the Kerr Jata football field, the home of the North Star Football Academy, as the entertaining fixture continues here. North Star surges forward again in the fire and was straight into the hands of Margaret Shekhar, who quickly plays to his player, and then the Senelon ball in North Star still surging forward, but Serekunda FC defended very well. This time Jata surges forward, but he could not prevent that ball from crossing the line, and then again North Star benefits a throw in and then quickly taking. This time North Star keeps moving forward now. North Star inside the 18-yard area, another ball here, this time that was over the crossbar. That flies over the crossbar here, but the North Stars number 20 has been giving a lot of troubles to the defense line for the Serekunda boys. That is Ansumana Mbalo has been very, very troublesome whenever he is going forward. We have seen him going forward and making an assist this time as well. He moves forward and then places a very, very good ball inside the 18-yard area, but his captain could not get a good connection to the ball, Bubakar Kamara, and then hits the ball that flies over the crossbar. It's been won seriously. This time this goal scorer, Lamin Baji, for the North Star side. Then quickly taken here. The traveling boys of Serekunda moving forward. Now Jata dribble pass his markup, tries to dribble pass another, but he was intercepted and North Star regains position, moving forward this time. Tries to connect here, only player inside the area. North Stars moving forward, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. This time again, it was powered outside. Then he should have been on a double now, Lamin Baji. And then he was 1-on-1 with Margaret Shekhar, who comes off his line on time, and then making sure that he gives that troublesome view of the post to the attacking striker Baji for the North Star side, who eventually hits the ball, and then the ball went out of the goal post for a goal kick now. Osman, the team captain, beautifully played the ball to Edsa. Sanyang in the far end tries to dribble past his marker, but too many players were there to defend against him, and then he loses the ball in the process. But this time he has won himself a corner, a throw in rather, quickly taken, and then the game continues. Emery in the far end, Coca still on the ball, turns to his left full back rather, and then the flank player rather, and then this time Ibrahim sorry Kamara tries to connect, who keeps moving forward Tamba, but this time the ball, too much pace on the ball. Benjamin Sambu could not prevent the ball from going outside for a throw, and then the player goes to the ground for North Star. Sambu penalized for a foul on the North Star player, and then the game continues. North Stars now inside the area, sends a long ball, but this time it rolls over the touch for a goal kick to the traveling Serekunda FC side, who have opened the score here in the 15th minute through the star striker Al-Husseini Baji, but they were pegged back 6 minutes later through Lamin Baji of North Stars, and then the game is still on a 1-all score line here between two. Jata goes to the ground. Foul is been awarded to the Serekunda base side. Then Aliou Baji quickly taking that to Ibrahim Asori Kamara now, who sends a long ball inside the area to connect Al-Husseini Baji rather, but this time North Stars tries to move forward, and the ball was played out of touch, and it is throw in quickly taken. Jata again goes to the ground, and then this time moving forward, and then keeps moving forward again. Sumana, tricky and also a pacey player for the North Star side, who they are currently relying on, and Sumana Mbaro on so many occasions to drive the ball inside the area. Then Kamara places the ball to Al-Husseini now. Then that was a back charge, Amadou Jata. Usman sends a long ball to Jata. Jata brings the ball down, but he was penalized for offside. Now the game resumes here. North Star starts to play in their own half. Quickly taking player goes to ground, not misses the center referee, and then the play continues here. Soldiers forward in the left fullback position, beautifully done there, and Kande this time, but the defender was there and then denies the Serekunda base club from getting an advantage again into this crucial contest, and then clears the ball away for a throw in this time, quickly taken by the team captain. Now Koka places the ball to Kamara. Now Kamara moving the ball now to Jata Amadou, who tries to connect Sambu in the far end, but he was dispossessed in the process, and moving forward. This time North Stars overhit the ball, and then the ball rolls over the touch for a throw in to the traveling boys of Serekunda. Sambu now will get that. Sambu sends in a throw into Amadou, but Amadou was fouled in the process. A quick pass was taken by Amadou, but the center referee didn't allow the fast play to stand, and then he orders that the ball be taken back. Kamara plays the ball now. Then Kamara will need to defend here. He tries to defend, but this time North Stars connects, and then this time a goal kick is been awarded to the traveling side of Serekunda. Now Stars defend again. Now moving forward this time again. No Stars here. Surging forward in the left attacking part of the field. And they continue now. North Stars will need to defend against the Serekunda side. And then this North Stars again, still moving forward, and then hits, but well away from the goal mouth this time. And two players, one for the traveling Serekunda FC side and one for the North Stars, are currently on the ground. The goal scorer and also the defender, the goal scorer for the North Star side and the defender for the Serekunda FC side, Ibrahim Kamara. But Kamara is seemingly okay. He is back on his feet. Kamara. Let's see if he will be able to continue. Ibrahim Kamara is back on his feet and then ready to continue here. Daniel, the journalist, then we have now played. We are into the 36th minute now of play here, but it's still 1-1 between the two sides here. The game is currently on a stalemate, and then if they are not able to win this, of course, I believe, a draw will be a fair result for both of them, because losing this particular game wouldn't be any welcoming news for either of the sides here, because in the first game they have lost, coming into the second game drew, then the third game they won, fourth game also they won, then coming into the fifth game you wouldn't want to go to the losing result. Is either you get back to the stalemate draw, or get yourself again on the winning result, but you wouldn't want to go home with at least 0 point. 1 point at least will be better for either side, and then this will be one of the things that both sides will be fighting for. Currently we have seen a very, very strong and also a hard-fought affair between these two sides here. These are two very good sides that are currently playing in the GFF second division, and then we have seen the talents here been present in both sides here, and then they know both sides, perhaps watch one of the sides play in one of the games, and then they will at least have time to watch their strengths and their weaknesses in trying to make sure that where the strengths are, they try to make sure that they prevent those areas. This time they will need to defend and then clear their line, Serekunda, and then let's continue first before we allow Daniel to come to this particular analysis here, and then the game continues here. North Star keeps surging forward this time, defended very well the opponents here, and Serekunda FC side still keep defending very well against their opponents. North Star side beautifully done there by the defender who sends the long ball inside the area, but that is a throw in now. Another opportunity here and another well defended chance here for the Serekunda base side.
Thank you so much, boss Kim. Yeah, I can tell you confident that any moment from now, the center referee will blow the first half whistle. But the Serekunda United backline seems to be very disorganized. Just take a look at the clear goal scoring opportunities that North Star are having, despite not being able to capitalize on them. But I think the coach need to work on his backline in the second half. If not, I see North Star scoring in the second half, because their backline seems to be very disorganized. So it's still 1-1. It's still 1-1. As you can see, a corner for North Star. North Star have been pressing, looking to Alisa, looking to take the lead, because they were trailing by 1 goal down, and they restore parity just 5 minutes after that. And here comes now, they are pressing, looking to at least take the lead now. Serekunda FC need to be very mindful. They need to be very mindful. The stubborn are not star because as you can see, their home fans are cheering them. It's already promised that the second half will be a top notch. It will be a fascinating one. It will be different from the first half. Although the first half is very entertaining and tightly contested. So back to my boss, Kim.
Thank you, Daniel, the journalist. The first half has been a tightly contested affair between the two sides here, and then they continue to defend very well. So as for now, let's see which of the sides here will be able to not start soldiers forward again. This time, Emery Coker defends rather very well for his side and then clear the ball away. And then his side will need to defend. Serekunda FC will need to defend this corner, as the home side also their fans have turned out to making sure that they give them that support by rallying behind them, so that they will be able to get themselves a good result into this game. But as for now, the Serekunda base side have been very resolute as they continue to defend and deny their opponents from adding up the advantage in this particular game. That was another error here from the Serekunda FC side. And then the ball moves forward inside the area now. Turns Jata, and now beautifully done there by Jata to connect Amadou, but this time he was blocked in the process, and then Serekunda FC keeps moving forward. Beautifully done there by the left fullback, and then who places the ball the far end to Jata. Beautifully done there by Jata, but this time no player was there to go after the ball, and then the Serekunda base side will need to defend again. The ball is played back to Margaret now. Margaret Seka, who sends the long ball inside the area, but the Serekunda Bay side was penalized, and the North Star side wins a free kick. Long ball is sent here. This time, moving forward, Sambo in the far end, who goes to the ground. Foul, says the center referee, and Sambo benefits. Sambo is still on the ground. As not an injury, he's okay to continue now. And then the game will be allowed to continue here, as both sides are yet to add up their advantage into the game, as the game currently stays on a 1-all scoreline. 1-all scoreline between the two. Keeps moving forward now. The team captain Nyang Osman plays the ball to Jata. Jata goes to the ground. Foul, says the center referee. And it is still 1-all between the two. Coca to send a set piece, send the ball inside the area, heads away by the North Star side, but that was another beautifully done there by the Serekunda base side. Keeps moving forward. Amri dispossess, and North Star will surge forward now with this counter-attacking football. Let's see what Mbalo can do here. Mbalo tries to double pass his marker, but that was well defended there by the Serekunda base crop. Then it remains 1-1 here, but the left foot back for the Serekunda base club has been penalized for a foul on the surging North Star side right back, and the game remains 1-1 between the two after 44 minutes of a tough encounter here at the Kerr Jata football ground, the home of the North Star side. Player has been escorted out, who was not an injury, and then the delivery will be done here by North Star. Sends a long ball inside the area. Serekunda FC defend. They will defend again, and then this time the ball was hit against the North Star side player, and then a goal kick is being awarded here. 2 minutes, Daniel, the journalist, that's just been added here by the officials of the game. So North Star, the home side, have 2 minutes to add up their advantage, while their opponents also have 2 minutes to maintain this scoreline or try to move forward and then getting themselves a win here before the first half end. That was beautifully done there by the Serekunda FC side, and then moves forward. The team captain Usman Yang tries to connect his player, but it tries to connect. 2 minutes for Daniel, 2 minutes for either of the sides here to at least either maintain the scoreline or add up their advantage. We can see under 2 minutes because already we are in the final minutes here before the central referee will blow the whistle for a halftime break.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, the at least for referee has raised the board for an additional of 2 minutes. That's so at any moment from now the central referee will blow the full-time whistle. But I can tell you in confidence that the game is balanced, 50-50. But when it comes to chance, North Star are the ones that are dominating when it comes to creating chance, deadliest chance. But the way that these people started, Serekunda FC, and now is quite different.
And that is another goal here, beautifully done there by Amadou Jata, who received a well pass from the team captain Usman Yang, and then Amadou, as he was going in, dribble past one, and then powered the ball inside the area. The goalkeeper again this time had a touch on it, but this time again it wasn't enough for him to prevent his side from conceding another goal here. 2-1 on the stroke of the halftime.
Fair enough, to be honest. This is football. Once you don't capitalize on your chances, your opponent punishes you. North Star have enjoyed a series of clear goal scoring opportunities, but they didn't capitalize on them. See, now, the first two chances that Serekunda United got, they capitalized on them, and here comes they are now leading before the break. This is how football it is, yeah. If you don't capitalize on the chance, your opponent will punish you. That's the end of the first half. So looking forward to entertain you more with my joining me in the commentary cabinet is my boss Kimo here on LSD. Thank you all. Kimo, I hope I try.
Okay,
Press and hold. Yo. We are live at Kerr Jata football field.
football club. And then the game continues here. Still two all between the two sides here in Nostas Football Club and their opponents. Here the game resumes, and moving forward this time goes to Amadou. And then this time, Coca sends a long ball inside the area, header away, and then Jata now on the ball. Jata turns beautifully now and then keeps moving forward this time. And keeps moving forward this time. The player inside the area is now moving forward, trying to making sure and this time well defended there by Sambu, and then the game continues here. North Stars now try to defend.
Aywa, ajile bang.
Still 2-2 between the two sides, and then a player is currently nosing an injury here, and then the team of medics are called on to his attention and trying to making sure that he's okay to continue taking part in the game.
Yeah, it's still 1-1 here at Kerr Jata. Yeah, you understand that Serekunda FC are about to introduce a player. Yeah, we have seen substitutes winning matches for their teams for so many times. So can this double substitution win this match for Serekunda FC? Yes, it's possible. I believe so. That's why they are head coach is introducing them, and also North Star is about to introduce another fresh leg. It's still 2-2 here at the Kerr Jata football field. The central referee is the one who is holding the ball on the half of our North Star. Okay. Sends a long one inside in the half of our Serekunda FC. Brilliant header by the center defender of Serekunda FC. Flick and turn, good. A good call from the center referee. It's a set piece, a promising one in a very good angle for North Star FC. Let's see how will they react on this one. Okay, away from Kerr Jata football field, we have the Gambian First Division. Bombard is currently battling the goalless draw against Steve Vico. Meanwhile, BST Galaxy also, everything is quiet against TMT, a goalless draw. And Falcons are losing. They are trading by a goal to nil against the Inform Gambia Ports Authority. Falcons are trading by a goal to nil against Inform Gambia Ports Authority. If the game happens to finish like this, Falcons are going to the bottom of the table. BST 0-0 against TMT. Bombarda 0-0 against Tipico FC. 62 minutes played. Back to Kerr Jata is still 2-2. What a promising set piece for North Star FC. Number 25 sending a long one. Good intercept from the center back, captain per excellence of Serekunda FC. That's the visitors. A throw in, still on the territory of Serekunda FC. A throw in for North Star. The left full back of North Star sends a long one inside on the half of Serekunda S. A good clearance by the right back of another beautiful header by Rudiger. Lovely control is to who? That was a timely tackle from the number 12 of our North Star. Beautiful play. Sends a long one inside on the half of North Star FC. Chasing it, the right back against the right winger. Very good turn from the right back. Serekunda still enjoying some key passes. Ball back to North Star. North Star still in position. North Star. That was a good call. The linesman just raised his flag for a throw in for Serekunda. That means it's against North Star. Serekunda still in position. Serekunda trying to create something. Let's see. Oh, that one wasn't convincing. Very good from the right back. Very good. That was a good call from the center referee. Quick start, return ball back. Thanks that the right back has back on his feet. Sending the long one inside. Chasing it. Who is there? He prefer through rather than goal kick. Yes, the throw in is always vacant. It is never full. Once you don't know or you don't have anything to do, just easily pass it to the throw. It's always vacant. A foul for Serekunda FC on their own half. Number 12. That's captain per excellence. Captain fantastic of Serekunda FC. Sends a long one, end-to-end football. Beautiful header. Not bad. That was a wasteful goal from the number 30 of Serekunda FC. A throw in for Serekunda. The travelers or the visitors. A handball, referee just called on handball. A handball against the Serekunda FC in favor of North Star. A quick start. Who is there? Sends a long one. That was a timely intercept. The defensive midfielder of North Star battling with two Serekunda FC players. The right fullback, that was a timely tackle from the number 29 of Serekunda. A throw in for North Star on the half of Serekunda. In case we are just coming, It's still 2-2 here at the Kerr Jata football field. North Star up against Serekunda FC. Poor control. Poor control. A very good effort from the centre back of Serekunda FC. That was a very good effort. Who is there? We got to the powerful strike of North Star. Wasteful ball. Back to Serekunda. I love how Serekunda are touching the ball. The goalkeeper need to be very mindful. That was a risky ball. A throw in for North Star. It's still 2-2 here at the North Star Academy Football Complex. Joining me in the commentary cabinet is Kimo of LSTV once. That was a very good shot. Ball went wide, just inches from the woodwork. A goal kick for Serekunda. The goalkeeper start the ball to the left, to lanky defender of Serekunda. Back to the left fullback. Again, very good intercept. Good clearance from the tall lanky defender of Serekunda. What a control from the young star of Serekunda. Serekunda still in possession. Sends a long one, a very poor one. That wasn't convincing, as the coach isn't happy with the efforts of the player. Central, what an intercept. Captain for excellence drops a deadly ball on the zone of North Star. Very good intercept. Ball still with North Star. Central long one, who is there? Number 27. That was the youngster who is just introduced a few minutes ago. Not bad from captain. That wasn't bad. As you can see, both teams are displaying some flash of experience here. Yes, this is the final moments of the game, and which is the most important moments of the game. It's still 2-2. Right now, any minute and every second counts. I understand that the second half is still young, but both teams need to avoid being scored. If not, you might end up in the losing side. Very good left foot back use. Sana sends a long one. That was a poor one. The coach isn't happy with that. A throw in for North Star on their own half. The left foot back of North Star with the ball. Sends a long one. A very good intercept from the number 4. That's the captain of Serekunda. Indeed, captain material. Captain to captain. Sends a long one. Yeah. That was a very good intercept from the right back of North Star. It's still 2-2. Everything is it's level. It's level. 2 for North Star and 2 for Serekunda FC. North Star are on high gears, are trying to claim all the maximum points in their home. Meanwhile, the travelers Serekunda FC are also hungry or thirsty for more. As you can see, the reaction of their coaches will tell you how desperate they are. But the final minutes will tell. Only the full-time whistle will decide. Yes, the game is 50-50 balance. But when it comes to position of the ball, I think Serekunda FC have been the better side. But when it comes to creating chances, North Star had the better chance. So that tells you the game is still 50-50. A good turn, flick and turn, back to number 21. I love the defensive midfielder. Very good box-to-box midfielder. Powerful striker to the new introduced player. It was a lovely backflip. It was stopped by the youngster. This youngster was just introduced a moment ago. A throw in for Serekunda on their own half. A throw in for Serekunda. Serekunda needs to be very mindful. They have to organize their back line. Serekunda have to organize their back line. Because if not, North Star can punish them for that. A very good, lovely header. Powerful striker, send a long one. A brace for him. Just inches away from goal. A good, what a good pass, and that was in a convincing finisher by the youngster. He's the one who just restored parity. No longer go for North Star. Just minutes after the second half whistle, he scored to level the scores for North Star. Very good pass. Chase it. Saved by the simple hands of the North Star netminder. A quick start. Back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper to Rudiger. Rudiger to very good intercept from the youngster who was introduced a minutes ago. So Kimo, what's your take on the second half?
Yes, thank you, Daniel. It has been a strong fight since the second half has also commenced here at the Kerr football ground. Both sides continue to announce their intention and continue to show that resilience in this particular game. It's a game that I've seen 3 goals in the first half, and then coming into the second half, you have seen in the first 3 minutes here. I mean, the home side, that is the North Stars, have been able to restore parity for themselves here and then moving the game to the 2-all scoreline. That is currently that both sides are currently, fighting to at least get themselves to, a lead into the game here. And then, but the game still remains a very, very strong fight between these two sides here. And I believe, both North Star and that of their traveling opponents, that is the Serekunda FC side, are still moving forward in trying to make it so that they continue the way they started the game. If they are not able to out of their advantage, they will fight to make it so that they stay onto this course here and then at least get in the game. That was another close chance here for the Serekunda FC striker, that is the striker Baji Al-Fusini, who had the last touch on the ball. He believes that he could have done better with that ball, and then, but this time again, the home side are lucky enough not to concede another goal here, and then putting themselves behind in the game for the 3rd time. Ibrahim Sori Kamara still continues to fight against his knock that he earlier had in the first half, and I believe the Serekunda FC's coach is now making a decision to at least substitute him now, and then perhaps that's an indication that he wouldn't be able to continue taking part in this particular game. He is a very, very strong defender for the Serekunda FC side. He has been doing very well for the visitors since the start of the game, and then losing him at this particular game, they are not ready for that. But due to his injury, that he had to be forced away and then could not continue taking part in the game. What a defender, solid defender for the Serekunda based club here, and then he is no more able to continue taking part in the game, and then he will now be substituted here, and then the new defensive player will take charge of his responsibilities. Now we are going to see 2 new fresh. Tony Sane will be introduced, and then so as we are also going to see Ibrahim Sajo also introduced for the Serekunda FC side here. Already injured Kamara had already been substituted. Then substitution here, Ibrahim Soribas has been replaced by Tony Singh. Now the striker and also the goal scorer has also been substituted Al-Husseini Baji. In place, he has been replaced by Ibrahima Sajo in the game, and then Serekunda continues to fight inside the area. Defended very well this time. Player is on the ground, and then Serekunda are currently claiming for a foul, but the center referee sees there is nothing there, and then that was a close chance here this time for Ibrahima Sambu for the Serekunda base club. And then the game continues here on a 2-all scoreline. Both Serekunda FC side and their host, the North Stars, have both scored twice in the game. 2 goals from the Serekunda base side in the first half. A goal from the host in each half levels the scoreline for the 2 level sides in the first division. One will arguably share. In the first game, as I have earlier said, their first encounter in the league, both have lost their first encounter. And then in the second game, they managed a draw. In the third game, they have both won, and then in the fourth game, equally, both of them have won their fourth encounters. Now, this is the 5th game for both sides. They are currently on a 2-all scoreline. Can one of the sides defy the odds and then getting themselves a lead here? Or are we going to see this game ending rather in a stalemate? That still remains the question and also the challenge for either side here. 2-all between the two, and then the game continues here. Foul against the traveling Serekunda FC side, and then the defender is currently on the ground as the home side was penalized for a foul. The game continues here as the Serekunda base side's new goalkeeper sends a long ball into the half of the opponents. This time Usman Duganda was introduced in Margaret's place. As he concedes 2 goals unconvincingly, as it was claimed by the goalkeeper trainer, and then he was being substituted, and now Duganda had taken the place of Margaret in this game. And then the game continues here. It is still 2-all between the two sides. Can they settle for a 2-all draw? That will be a fair result for both sides here, as the chase for a victory continues between the two, and also the fight to maintain the score line is also a strong fight for both sides. And it continues this time. Game struggle continues here. Player goes to the ground, not necessarily, but initially it was offside as it's been awarded by the officials of the game in the far end. Daniel, the journalist, we have played a good number of minutes here into this particular game now. We are into the 32nd minute here of play, and it remains 2-2 for both sides. But what is outstanding here is that both sides have been fighting tooth and nail to at least get themselves an advantage into the game, or if they are not able to do that, they are also fighting very hard to at least stay on course. I think they understand that, I mean, 2-2 draw is not a bad result for any side, because in the second division, considering the tough nature of the league, scoring twice, I mean, against an opponent is a commendable scoreline for any side. So if they are not able to get themselves an advantage into this, they can settle for a stalemate here, and then they would go home with at least a point here, and then that will be a convincing and also a result that both sides will embrace, I guess.
Yeah, you are fully right. Yeah. If they happen to share the points today, it will be that 1 point will be a point that both teams will embrace. Yeah, they will really cherish it, because looking at the second half, to be honest, Serekunda FC have been the better side. Yeah, second half. Serekunda FC have been the better side in the second half. Because they have created some clear goals and opportunities, but they are yet to capitalize on them. Just like what not started in the first half. Serekunda are dominating in the second half. Dominating both possession of the ball and chances. Serekunda FC are dominating everything. But the question is, will they or can they capitalize their chances? That's the question. As you can see, they are still possessing the ball. But North Star are defending resolutely. They are defending resolutely. Yes, still Serekunda with the ball again. Serekunda still trying to press, trying to at least take the lead again. They lead twice, North Star responded. They've scored the first minute, North Star responded. They scored the second goal, North Star responded. So here comes the pressing, looking for the third one, which I believe if they are to have it, they will defend it. They will be able to defend it, because there's no time. There's no time. And at this moment, any time and every minute matters a lot. It counts a lot. But this second half, Serekunda FC have been the better side so far.
Serekunda FC have been the better side so far in the second half, as it's been alluded to by a colleague and a brother in the commentary cabin, Daniel, the journalist. Sends a long ball now, straight to Amri. Koka places the ball in the far end to Jata, and now sends a long ball inside the area, but the goalkeeper for the North Star side, Salah, was well positioned, and then catches that ball with ease, and then the move continues here as he claims for a foul, but nothing is given by the center referee as the game continues here. And now moving forward, the new entrant in the far end tries to face his opponent and then goes to the ground. Nothing says the central referee, as he was fighting to the game continues here. Still 2-2 between the two sides. Sends a long ball here. Amri Kokana places the ball down to the team captain, who connects Jata Amadou, one of the trickiest in the far end. Jata has been doing very well, and now Sambu moves forward, takes on the North Star defender, who clears his line, but straight to the Serekunda base side. Player goes to the ground, foul, says the center referee. And Emery will be taking that responsibility for his side, as he is identified as the set piece specialist for his side in this game. As they fight to take an advantage into this game for the third time. They took an advantage in the first 15 minutes, but they were pegged back in the 21st minutes. And then on the stroke of the halftime as well, a beautiful solo goal from Amadou Jata gave them the second advantage into the game. As the second half resumes, the host get themselves to a leveler in 3 minutes. But the fight continues here as Serekunda boys keep pressing their opponents. Can they take the lead into the game for the third time? Let's see what happens here. Shot comes in, but a header away. And then it remains 2-2. It's time. Not start defended, and Amri now will execute a corner for the Serekunda base club. Amri now on the ball. Sends the long ball inside the area. A tip. The goalkeeper had a tip of his fingers on the ball that sends the ball to another corner now. Now taking quickly now. Jata. This time the winds was not well directed, and it seals away from the goal mouth, and then the host benefits a goal kick now. Sends a long ball inside the center circle. A header by the new entrant, beautifully done there by the Serekunda boys. Now the team captain Usman, beautifully done there. That was a bit busy for the new entrant, as you can see him complaining that, or suggesting that to his captain, that it could have been the other way around. Amri now places the ball down. Koka, the set piece specialist for the North Star side. Amri now will send a long ball inside the area. Amri sends a long ball inside the area, but the goalkeeper comes off his line on time and sends that ball towards his defender, but the Serekunda base side defended well again as they continue to search for the third time, a lead into the game for the third time. They continue to dominate the possession here at the Jata football field, the home of the North Stars Football Club. The captain takes charge. Usman Nyang sends a long ball, but no connection to that. Then Tony Scene is penalized for 5 minutes for the final whistle will be blown, or before the end of the regulation time here at the Jata football ground. Sends a long ball inside the area, but the goalkeeper comes off his line on time. Luganda, the newly introduced goalkeeper, handles that ball with ease and allows his players to regain their possession before he is able to play the ball. He plays the ball short. Now continues, the player goes to the ground, foul, says the central referee. And the game continues here. Uganda plans to send a long ball as his players are regrouping forward. Ahead, away. Now Sajo on ball, penalized. Now the second goal scorer for the North Star side is on the ball, beautifully done there by him. Beautiful run, then sends a long ball inside the area. A header. Player goes to the ground, nothing says the center referee. The captain surges forward a bit. And we have played already 42 minutes in the game, and it remains 2-2 between the two sides. Sends a long ball. No player was there for the traveling side. That wasn't a good communication between them, as they were letting the ball for each other. The play continues here, moves forward, goes to the ground. He's been a wonderful player since his introduction into the game. See that Sonko. And this time, again, Amri Koka will be executing the tick for his side. Amrit Tijan Koka. No, this time Tony Singh is there, so as Ibrahim Sajo. Sajo's inside the area. The Gojo palms that. Will that be? That would have been a goal for the Serekunda B side, but this time again, the goalkeeper had done well, and then surges forward. Can that be a resulting one? And then this time as well, their opponents have also lost a glorious goal scoring opportunity here, and then the game continues here. An end-to-end affair in the final minutes of this crucial contest between the two sides here. Shortly, we are going to see 3 minutes of additional time here that will be added by the officials of the game. And then both sides will have 3 minutes added on for either sides to advance their scoreline in the game or try to maintain this particular scoreline. 3 minutes, Daniel, the journalist, for either sides to at least advance their scoreline here or maintain the scoreline to at least go home and then share the spoils here.
Yeah, it's an additional of 3 minutes, but yeah, you know, in football, even a minute, you can see 2 goals in a minute. So North Star are the ones who are having a set piece in the 9 minutes. So let's see how they react on this one. Saved by the safer hands of the Serekunda FC goalkeeper. 3 additional minutes. Let's see who will try to take the lead. Who will try to claim all the 3 points. Or are they going to share the spots? Crucial one. That was a timely intercept from the center. A timely intercept from the goalkeeper. As you can see, the game. As you can see how the game is very intense. Yeah, the level of intensity in this game is simply out of this world, to be honest. Not an easy game at all. It's a fair result if the game happen to finish like this. Not Star 2. Their opponents is Serekunda FC 2. Here at the North Star Football Academy complex. I can tell you come there any moment from now, the center referee will blow the full-time whistle. Both teams have displayed some flights of experience. I really enjoyed today's game, to be honest. A promising counter attack coming for Serekunda. Let's see how they react on this one. Brilliant save from the goalkeeper. That was a very brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Well, oh my God, I don't know what's the problem of Serekunda FC. They lack that clinical instinct from them. They really lack it because they could have finished the game in the second half. They have created some clear good score opportunities, but still they are yet to capitalize on them.
And the game continues here. As you can see, a lot of complaint here coming from the faithfuls of the Serekunda FC side, as they aren't happy with the decisions made by the officials of the game, especially in these final moments of the game, as we have seen so many of their chances here. Allegedly being denied by the officials of the game here as the game continues here. And see the head coach for the Serekunda FC side is trying to calm the tempo of the game, or calm his boys or his faithfuls, to making sure that that's the final whistle here, and it has ended at the Kerr Jata football field between North Stars Football Club and Serekunda Football Club. 2-2 between the two sides. 2 goals from the traveling Serekunda FC side in the first half, and after the restart, 3 minutes here, we have seen the home side getting themselves to a parity here, and then it ended here 2-2 between the two sides. Thank you for following LSTV Live on LSTV1 until we come your way again. And then it's myself, Timu Kanye, and then Daniel, the journalist, of course, in the commentary cabin, and then the beautiful footages that you are receiving here, courtesy of Ayuba Kamara. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Are you going to